So today it's up to us to turn these lost and confused little people here into a thriving civilization. But to do that, they need to become our followers. So we just dunk them in the shrine there, and then they get to work, collecting all sorts of materials that they can find. And we can also help them harvest some of these things, like a whole bunch of sticks, and then we can sweep up all the sticks into a nice little pile, and then dump it into the shrine ourselves, which gives us some recipes, like a lumber camp here. That'd be good for them to have. And maybe a house is also a good idea. That can go right over here. So all we gotta do is put all the resources in the things, and then we can give him a job. So then he can do other bits of work, like chopping down trees. This gives us more land to work with. But we also have to make sure that we get some other things in place before nighttime comes, like plenty of food, so we can harvest these berries here, add them to the pile, and then hopefully there's more berries over here, but sadly there isn't. At least there's plenty of sticks, because until we get some actual logs, like the few that we have, sticks are gonna be the main building resource. And there's also a poo here that's gonna be helpful. Maybe someday. But hey, they've done enough for us that we have a skill point. So we can go ahead and select something to enhance our abilities. Like lifting heavy objects and enemies. That sounds like a good idea. So for example, this rock is in the way, but we activate the power and we can move it around. And put it somewhere better, like next to this rock. Right there should be good. And they chop down a tree, so that also gives us some pine cones, so we can thankfully replant the trees. So nothing goes to waste. And then we should also get a stone mine in place. I would like it next to this one, but this can go right here. That should be good. So then we'll have both of the workers doing separate things, like mining a whole bunch of stone. Uh-oh, there's an attack incoming pretty soon. So there's a goblin we'll have to take care of. I think we'll be okay, because we can also set up a wall for a little bit of defense right out to here so we don't interrupt a bush. And then we just set up a couple of resources like so, and they have a bit of defense. I haven't even finished the house, I didn't realize that. But we should do that really quick so we can expand our maximum population. And as night is here, they're gonna start praying, so we get a little bit more XP that way. And here's the danger. Thankfully though, we have our abilities back. So we can just pick you up and bring you way up in the sky. And then just go ahead and let gravity do the work. Whee! Bop. Oh, he's still alive? How are you still alive? Your health is a pixel. Well, maybe we can use another skill point here to summon a bolt of lightning. I think that's pretty good right here, so whoop-bam! Okay, that destroyed the thing. I didn't realize it did that. Thankfully though, we can build it back. And then the danger is gone. And then as the night is over, they can get back to work. And if we get just a little bit more food, we can attract another wildling. So we have a few more people for us, but we still need more food to do that. And thankfully, the food regenerated very quickly, so now we have enough. Let's attract another one, so we have a bit more help for us. Aha, there you are. Let's get you some clothes. Ooh, we could set up an archer for enemies and hunt. That'd be good for getting food. You can go right next to the house here, maybe. If we take down the wall, we can do that. So we will do that. Uh-oh, you're hungry. And you're hungry too. Hold on, I'm working on it. Archery, go in right here. So thankfully we have the logs that we need, and the stone, and the grass. And now you can be the hunter, Grace. Now hurry up and feed your people, they're starving. So walk right up to the deer, and oh, that's a lot of health. Well, I think you'll take care of that just fine. Is there other berry bushes that have grown back yet? It doesn't look like it. Ooh, but you're bringing food back. I'll go ahead and do that. Now there's food for them to eat. And the berries grew back. Good. So no more starvation for you. So now that we have a good food supply, we should be able to attract more people. And also, every single one of these trees can be harvested for sticks. This is gonna be a whole lot of material here, as another attack is incoming. Thankfully though, we have an archer this time. So let's get the wall back. Probably out past the water, I think is a good idea. So now there's a good breadth of defense as well as room for us to build. And with just a little bit more XP, we can get another skill point. So we can go ahead and give us the ability to finish plant growth immediately. As Grace is kind of far away for the defending thing, but now she's got it. Although she doesn't do a whole lot of damage. So we should probably go ahead and let gravity do some of the work. Sorry about your knees, bop. Beautiful. I'm hoping eventually I won't have to do all the defending myself, but it works and it's very fast. And the amount of sticks that we can collect is very nice. This is 29 sticks here. Now, one other thing that we're going to need is probably a carpenter to start repairing some of these things. So we can get that bench set up right over here. And then once we get enough food for another person, then they can come in and do that job. As long as Grace can keep up the bow hunting well enough. which this poor deer is just getting pelted by things. We're also leveling a lot of trees, so we should probably plant some of these back. So we can go ahead and do that easily enough, because we don't really have a lot of danger coming from this side. And while we're planting so many trees, we can go ahead and activate the ability to grow them back, which I guess is just a few at a time. So you three grow back. Beautiful. And it does look like there's more berry bushes growing back, so that's good news, because it means that we get more food at once and we can start to attract more wildlings. So let's do that. Now we should be at maximum population. And then as soon as person number 4 shows up, we can whisk you away so you can immediately become a carpenter. Welcome to civilization. You're immediately put to work. But now this carpenter should be able to repair the wall that was broken. Okay, now we have attacks coming from both sides. So let's make sure to get all our structures inside the area, and then we should be okay here. We can also use the resources we've been collecting to upgrade our altar. So we'll just go ahead and do that really quick before the enemies attack. Not that it really does anything, but at least it's good for us. Okay, Grace, you need to get into position here. And I'll also just zap this guy for a lot of damage. Oh, but you're hungry all of a sudden. Really? And why are you going over there? Okay, at least the other villagers can fight. And now the wall is taken down over here. Grace, you don't do a whole lot of damage. Okay, it actually does look like you're doing a fair bit of damage. I'm sorry for doubting you. And thankfully we can repair the wall right away, because I feel much better about that rather than just letting our carpenter wait for morning. And now we have more skill points available. So it'd be good to heal our villagers now, since Grace has taken a fair bit of damage. So get healed. But now we are at maximum population, so let's get another house in here, probably over here, just to spread this out a little bit. And thankfully we have just enough grass to do this. But since there isn't a whole lot of carpentry happening right now, let's go ahead and get a second archery place up, sacrificing a berry bush while we do that. That should be okay. So your last job as a carpenter is going to be to build this. So now we can make you an archer to help out Grace. And also get more food, because we are very short on food. The blight of me playing civilization games. Thankfully though, nobody seems to be hungry just yet. And wow, that deer is outpacing you a great deal there, Eva. Get on over there. Or start attacking that one, sure. He doesn't seem to mind. But also, my goodness, they leave a mess everywhere. I can't even use this stuff yet. And there's a whole bunch of deer that are only partially damaged. Should I just lightning strike them? I feel like that could work. Just wait for Eva to get out of there. And then lightning. Oh, yes, took down the deer. So we get some more meat that way. That's very handy. But I do also have to make sure that there's enough trees for our people to use, because our lumberjack is very good at his job. And then grow them all back. Ooh, that grew most of them back. Very nice. Okay, now we're getting 3 goblins tonight. So it's a good thing we have 2 archers. Although it would be nice to get a little more defense set up. Also, Grace is just holding on to the food right here. You don't need that. And here comes the attackers. Okay, so lightning strike is still charging. So we will just let gravity do the work on you all the way. And then bop, almost. And it looks like they've already taken care of the goblin over here, so you two go and fight these ones. And thankfully, that one was so weak that he's already dead. Easy defense is easy. It's just too bad we can't use the enemies for anything. But we can upgrade the walls for 4 stone. If only we had a carpenter. Let's set this one for upgrade too. And then heal the both of you. So now Eva can go back to being a carpenter for a little bit while the upgrades happen. Or that can happen in the morning and you're just gonna pray. Sure, but we should also be upgrading the houses now that I think about it, just so we can save on real estate, and so many things can be upgraded. This one needs wooden planks to be upgraded, and for that we need a sawmill, which takes up a lot of room here. Thankfully though, we could just destroy this because it was almost dead anyway. Ooh, now that the carpentry bench is updated, we can place 2 people there. Nice. And the archery camps need stone bricks and wood planks. That's a lot of work. But now the stone mine is upgraded so 2 people can go there, and they still need a lot of grass. So let's make sure to collect all of that for them. Also, somebody just left food out here. Why would you do this? That's such a waste. What's the point of hunting and gathering if you're not doing the gathering? Hey, but now we have stone walls here, so that should keep the goblins out a lot better. It's just too bad I can't build stone walls to begin with. But I think this is a good breadth of land over here to use. So we'll get this in place and then immediately upgrade it to stone. There we go, stone structures. And hey, the house is an actual proper like cabin. And that did upgrade our population. Very good. And we just need a little bit more grass to finish this house. And then we have a maximum population of 10. That is amazing. And I totally forgot that I was gonna build a sawmill out here. So I don't think we have enough room with this wall now. So destroy it, sadly. And then immediately put in a sawmill. The wall can go way out here. I don't want to interrupt the grass. I'm honestly not sure how the grass spawns are, but I don't want to interrupt them. down. And we are starting to develop a bit of a food reserve, so we should be able to bring in one more person. Probably a good idea to do that as soon as possible so that we actually get another defender. I don't know why I said it like that, don't worry about it. But I will say the new people definitely take their sweet time getting here. And I totally forgot to build the wall back here. Okay, there you are. Put a shirt on. You're needed for archery purposes. Defend your twin over there. Oh no, our person just went down. Oh yikes, these goblins are hitting a lot harder. Gravity up and down. There we go, there's another one. Oh no, we just lost people. That's so tragic. Come on, villagers, give me your worship energy. There's one more power that I haven't unlocked yet, and it would be so perfect right here if y'all could get it. And yes, oh, one more skill point. We can bring villagers back to life now. Do it. Yay, they're back. Oh, that was close. At least the stone wall does a lot of good over here. They barely touched it. So definitely need one of those back. Oh, that's why it never got finished. There we go. Okay, the goblins should be kept out a little better now. Okay, that was a little scary, but we're okay. Also, it could just be me, but I'm pretty sure we're getting access to more land too, so that's exciting because it means there's more berry bushes that we can harvest because we have a lot of mouths to feed now. All 5 of them. And it looks like the sun is going down again, so we're gonna need more defenses probably. At least I hope not. Probably what we need now instead is a stonemason setup. And that can go over here too. Okay, currently we have double the amount of food needed to get another population here. So let's go ahead and do that so that this new person here can go to the lumber mill. Okay, 2 on one side, 3 on the other. At least we have the walls again, so we can do a little better that way. And thankfully, it looks like the hunter people automatically take a position on the walls. That's extra good. But we'll also go ahead and subject one of these goblins to the drop test like we usually do. And then lightning to the rest, I think. Or we got one of them at least. So they should be pretty well taken care of over here. Yeah, beautiful. And then over here, the wall is holding up fairly well. But Gracie could definitely be over here to help out, you know. There we go. And I'm not even sure what to use more skill points for. This is only a demo, so there probably isn't any more god powers right now. But that's okay, because these ones should be able to set us up for a long while. Also, is it just me or did that wall take damage? I don't remember it being that dead. Now let's see what we can do to finish up this stonemason here. We need a little more grass. And thankfully, that is easily collected. There we go. Now, ooh, hey, we got a recipe for a farm thing. Wheat, nice. Oh, and finally, more structures. A windmill too. And there was, what is this? Storage. Oh, great. Increases inventory space. I don't think I have that issue currently. I would like a farm though, so they can start to self-sustain their own food. Yeah, because we're starting to make the planks. Oh, that's beautiful. And I think we can go ahead and set up 2 of those right next to each other. And then is there a farm that we can set up too so someone can just work here? Well, there's a forge too, so we probably need that somewhere. I guess we'll have to extend this wall. Better now than later, and we can go way out to the edge of the tree line, I think. And here's the first little bit of wheat after some flour and some fertilizer. But it looks like we can't use it yet, so we definitely need that windmill in here. Ooh, and it's a fancy looking windmill too. We can set up right in front of the little waterfall here. That's a good look. Hopefully we don't need another person working there because we're gonna need a lot of people to continue operations. And I would like to upgrade these archery camps yet, but we still need stone bricks being made. At the very least, we have defenses that can happen on both walls. And then lightning right here. Okay, we struck one of them, that's helpful. But I feel like we're gonna need to lift one of these up at least a little bit. Okay, actually we're doing pretty well. So after we go out and collect food again, we should be able to bring in another person. And with 13 food, we can go ahead and bring in person number 7. So now you, I think I'll set up maybe in the windmill, depending on, no, you know what? We do need the bricks. So stonemason job for you. Now all it takes is these stone miner to keep up with things, but the rocks that we're finding are being more spaced out. Ooh, there's this big one right here. Can they use that? I hope they can use that. And then a second stone is brought to the mason. And look at that, we have our first brick. So with that probably comes house upgrades, wall upgrades, and other things if I had to guess. Sure enough, there's a house. Is that an archery house? There's a well, that's cool. It's an inn. Aha, so that's how we make bread. So let's get that right next to the windmill. That should set up a nice line of production. Although the demand for planks is very high right now. And the wood really isn't delivering, so we should definitely set up more of these trees to be closer to camp. So we'll get a good grove of trees going over here, and then grow them all up for our lumberjack. Most of them anyway. Definitely placing down more trees than we have pine cones for, but that's okay, because the pine cones are definitely not going to be in shortage. And neither are the enemies apparently. And the carpenter didn't get to repairs on this side, so we'll definitely need to do this ourselves. Maybe. We're going to take out as many enemies as we can first, and striking them early. Oh, that was a beautiful zap right there. That damaged all of them. Wow. Well, most of them anyway. I think he'll be okay. And the defense is already done over here. Our archers are incredible right now. So trying to think about the people that we do need. We can handle the wheat farms ourselves because that's very easy to do. But what is needed though is another plank. Oh, I just made a bird drop a seed. Can I use this? Oh, that's how we plant new bushes and grass. I didn't realize I could terrorize the birds like this. Getting revenge for Alfred Hitchcock. And now we do have a water source here too, but I don't think we need that because we have access to a spring right here. So the only other thing really is the forge, which we'll place over here since that wall was gonna be destroyed anyway. So forge right at the edge of the trees here, and then let's set up the wall beyond all the trees maybe. That should be okay, I think. It just sucks the need for upgrades because we don't have as much stone as we used to. Oh, but this guy just pumped out a lot of bricks there. Nice. Let me just go ahead and take these to upgrade the wall a little bit. And then you also go to the wall as well because defense is paramount. And we could probably take up one of these stones and move it closer so our smiths or our miners have more to work with right away. And we also really haven't maxed out on anything, so we can save on building the storage for a little bit. And we still haven't even reached maximum population because the food is very difficult to keep up with apparently. We need to get those inns and things sorted out pronto. And also this wall desperately needs repairs. Can the carpenter do that, please? Does the carpenter need supplies? Maybe that's why they can't repair it. Well, at the very least, I think it'll be better to let the wall go down anyway, so we can repair it afterwards. But now this inn only needs one more plank. And okay, there's the walls down, but thankfully we zapped everybody. And now you're going to the other wall, I guess. I think our villagers will be okay. Our wall over here is doing kind of okay. And then they should be able to rush in and hopefully no one goes down. I guess this is one of those things about trusting the process, even if the process is egregiously slow. But there's another plank. Yes, there's actually 2 planks. So we can finish the... Where'd they go? Who took the planks? You took the planks. Why? No, don't build this. Build this and then build this. There, so now we have 2 food stations, and I guess they need to be employed at both, unless I can just drop these in myself. Thankfully, I can do that. And then a little bit of water, and there's bread. 3 bread. That's 3 food. Oh, yes. Now I need to automate that, so I don't have to do that myself. But we just barely have enough food for everybody. Thankfully, though, we do have quite a bit of wheat here, so we can make a good amount of bread. And just do this a whole bunch, and we can definitely do that. So let's quickly attract another person, and then we will assign you to the inn. There we go. So now, as long as we provide the flour, then all the wheat can be made by itself. I would definitely need more people to manage the fields and the water supply, but this is already looking a lot better for food production instead of needing to hunt everything. But now the demand of the bread production definitely gives reason for the well being a thing. So let's go ahead and put one of those in, right by the inn. That makes sense. Oh gosh, and the attacks just keep getting more extreme. If we had one more plank, then we could upgrade the archer tower here, but we did upgrade this one, so we can get another person there as long as we have a bit more food. And you know what? I think this is a good time to do it. We can always reassign one of the archers to help the food industry, and also the hunters just like to hold on to the food, but now we have a 3rd archer with us. Beautiful. And I accidentally destroyed the wall. Oh well, at least the archers will be safe. I hope so. You're almost dead. Need to heal you. I also need to check who else is almost dead. I don't think anybody is. Heal. But now the food shortage is back. So, okay, archer somebody. Who is a new one? I don't know, it doesn't matter. You need to be part of the food process. So start making a bunch of wheat. And just like that, we have another water source. Hopefully this provides water faster than the spring does. Oh my goodness, they are just loading that deer full of arrows. Stop shooting, he's already dead. I don't know if these deer were Swiss, but they are now. Also, the rate that this lumberjack can level all these trees is kind of insane. Like, I get he literally has nothing else to do, but my goodness, he is almost too efficient. At least the trees are very quickly replaced, so so we can keep up the industry. There, so now our farmer is making lots more wheat, and then we can go ahead and deliver that to the thing ourselves to make more bread. But now we have almost 10 people, and the food shortage is gonna make that difficult to catch up with. Thankfully, not everybody needs to eat at the same time. And so this night, I guess Eva can go back to being an archer to help with the defense. And then we can just calmly help the side that has less archers by just dropping lightning on their faces. Even though the wall goes down, I think we'll be okay. And then let's move some rocks closer to the mine to make that a little easier. Oh, and now the wall fell down over here. Well, that's quickly repaired. Oh, but they just go back to destroying it. They're like, let me out of here, let me out of here. And I frankly don't blame them. Two archers going at once. Oh no, that was three. Three archers at once. Oh, those goblins had no chance. But the problem we're facing now is that it takes 12 food to bring in more people. And the archers do pretty well, but the bread industry is a lot more fruitful that way, which is kind of a weird statement. We also still don't have the forge up, but at least the archers can take down the deer a lot faster. And then another archer shows up to just desecrate the corpse. Okay, finally we have the forge up. So now it takes wood, stone, and a little bit of water. Water is in such high demand. Do we need another well? I feel like we also need someone to just run around and collect things instead of everybody having a job, which would be a lot easier if I had more people. So let's quickly bring in another person while we have the means to. And then, whoa, there was 26 water there. What? The springs out here were never collected. That's 50 water in my hand right now. Oh, we're gonna be set for a while. Why can't they do that with food? Well, it's always a good thing still. So we have 52 water here. Okay, they should be set. Now you can just go around and collect things. That should help our industry. Although maybe we need another lumberjack. I haven't even assigned a second person here, but I also haven't done that to the stone mine. So I'm not sure where people should go. Either way, our capacity for people is at a maximum, so we definitely need another house. I'm not sure it really matters where it goes, so we'll just get that in. And of course, we need more grass. We have a few seeds. Let's just place down a couple of these out in here, sure. And I think our defenses are pretty good right now. So we're just gonna let the archers do their own thing. Although you're still kind of slow. Oh, because you're from the not upgraded one. Well, that's a problem. Lightning. That helped out so well. And there's still a goblin here because these two aren't doing anything. Oh, there's a few goblins here. There we go. That wall almost went down because of your inactivity. But here, let's just go ahead and give that third archer a speed upgrade by completing construction here. There we go. And let's also collect all the water that was left out here. That's 61 water. I'm also pretty sure I'm not imagining it. We definitely have access to more land. The thing is, they don't really expand all that much. So I think I'm just going to move things around here until we get a lot of food stored up. And then once that house is finished, then we can go ahead and bring in some more people. But the fact that grass is at a shortage is honestly kind of surprising. At least it takes materials that we do have access to upgrade it, except for more grass. Where's a bird? I need to drop another seed. There you are. Give me that. There we go. Okay, the hunters are just on a rampage right now. They just show up, snipe like 20 deer in a row, and then leave. Okay, now where's the person that's not doing anything? Let's have you be an archer for tonight, just so you can help with defense. And then where are people needed? Over here. Oh, because the archers are nowhere to be seen. Where did they go? Oh dear, I feel like this is gonna be very bad for our people. Oh no, Kylie died. But also, wow, everybody else just is unstoppable with that. Oh no, Bob died. Lightning. Where were the archers? They were too busy slaughtering every deer in existence. Oh gosh, and then it takes forever to bring people back. Maybe I should have brought the body over. Can I move the body? Oh, I couldn't move the body. I should have put everybody together in one place. So Kylie will have to wait. It would be nice if I could upgrade each of these things, but I guess that's not in the demo yet. Can we just put Kylie in the shrine? You'll just be here, waiting. Okay, either way, that wall really needs to come back because I didn't realize I forgot to rebuild. Well, we also are very much on a stone shortage right now. Give me this. Repair you. And then over here, repair you. And then we'll make sure the rocks go to the house rather than the supplies. And by supplies, I mean the mason, just so we can get that built up and done with. And then you can go here. So the forge just needs a little bit of water. And there we have an iron ingot. Look at this. New recipes. Ooh, that looks like a good defense. A barracks. Yeah, we can get some swordsmen. That should be a lot better for our defenses. Oh, but we need 3 of those. Maybe we should unassign the stonemason right now. Who works at the mason? Is it you? Yeah, it's you. So let's reassign you to this. There we go. You're a blacksmith. Because I don't think we actually need stone bricks for a little bit. Except for this, of course. My timing is amazing. Oh, but actually we had enough for that. It's just that the carpenter was carrying it all. I definitely forgot that you'd actually do your job. Just gotta hang in there for a little bit, Kylie. And then Grace is not doing her job, so go do your job. There's a deer right there. I know you've been itching for it. Also, the deer is just casually walking out of the range of arrows. Grace, this is not looking good for you. It's like she's just picking up an arrow and then firing it again until she gets hungry. Oh, that was a sad display there. And the enemies just keep on being more and more numerous. But at least now we have a lot of food, so we can actually bring someone back to replace Kylie temporarily. And our supply of archers is absolutely barely keeping up. Thankfully though, I don't think anyone else has died. Let's have you help the bread making process. And then Bob here, who was just running around, can work one of the fields. Just so we can keep the bread lines moving. But man, the fact that I still have to micromanage some things like the stone supply is a little tedious. But now we have our resurrection power back, so Kylie can come back to life. I'm sorry it took so long. So let's put you to work in the mines so we can just get more stone and ingots made. And speaking of stone, let's just go ahead and bring another one from the wilderness, which can go over, I don't know, here I guess. I will say I am glad we're able to get the surplus of food that we're able to now. So we can bring in one more, no problem. And then with just one more bit of water, we have another iron thing. So that can go in there, as the carpenter was bringing that over, sorry. But that means that our new person, wherever they may be, can go ahead and become a foot soldier. Look at you! You got a little spear thing. Can we upgrade this? No, we can't. But that's okay, we shouldn't need to. Hopefully they do good, as they're running to the way opposite side. But that's okay, because you're going over here anyway, right? And the archer that was here just completely abandoned the post. So we will just nuke the goblins right there anyway. The villagers should be able to take them out. Oh, our soldier died already. Wow. That was not very impressive of you, Daniel. Oh, Kylie died right away again? How strong are these goblins all of a sudden? Okay, we'll make sure the bodies are together again so we can upgrade, or not upgrade, yeah. We're gonna upgrade them to life again. At least the walls come back well enough. But man, that foot soldier did virtually nothing. But now I'm starting to wonder if we're getting close to maximum storage. We have 100 water, and I have no idea what that means as far as like how much we can hold. But to make myself feel better, I think I'll add a storage over here next to the inn. So yeah, we'll just put you over here. Just seeing a couple planks and some grass. Thankfully, we can make the planks ourselves. And then the grass is already there, and we have storage. So our maximum went up, which really means nothing right now. Oh, that's what's making them faster. They get levels. And then Peyton here is max level. Can I just give some of my experience to the foot soldier and level him up sooner? Because he's kind of suffering otherwise. Oh, I guess it does give them another collection point, so that's actually really good. We should put one of those over here then, right next to the barracks. And then bring in our two departed souls over here. There we go. So you were something. I guess you could be the foot soldier. And then you were the foot soldier, but you will now be maybe just the errand boy. Sure, go ahead and do things. And of course, as soon as I tell them to do that, there's another attack incoming. Okay, tell you what you need to do. You need to be an archer, because we absolutely need more of those. Hopefully you survive so you can actually level up here. And hopefully you do too, but I feel like we're past that point. And the good news is I can also drop things into the silo. So the collection is very much easier. All right, let's help the foot soldier out a little bit by zapping all of them immediately. And then somebody over here can get a gravity check. One lucky individual, or I guess unlucky. But also Kylie died again? How are you so bad at this? The archers have been doing way better, I guess because they don't have to actually go and fight the things. Oh, the goblins actually made it in. I didn't realize that. So we're losing more people. Oh no. At least they're all together, but man, this respawn ability takes forever to come back. Well, at least some people are not dead, so I can heal them. Also, the deer wandered in here because the wall fell down. That's actually kind of funny. But here, we're also gonna need more people to actually do things. So you can go ahead and resume the sawmill business, because we are starting to need more of those now. Or maybe just a little bit. Now we have another silo over here, so the people don't have to run as far. I tell you, it would also be nice to just spend some XP and reduce the cooldown of this, because these people are dead way longer than I would like. What I would also like to do is upgrade these walls, but that's not a thing I can do either. Oh boy, and there's 8 goblins on either side. Can I at least put down a second wall or two? It actually looks like I can. So 2 levels of defense would be very good for us, provided I can, you know, grab the right thing. But at least there's some level of defense, and Peyton is not nearly close enough for this. But you know what? Here, electric zaps. So that's that side pretty much taken care of, and then most of the archers are over here, so they're already done. And thankfully now we can bring people back. That was 4 people that went down. Oh my goodness. And the people that went down were part of our food production. Oh, yikes. Okay, but now we can upgrade this wall a second time. So the goblins will have a bit more trouble getting through, but now we honestly don't need a Sawyer anymore. They're not even named Tom. So let's get another soldier, even though I'm not sure really what you do until nightfall and you don't have a lot of experience. Let's see, well, let's make you a lumberjack and then use the lumberjack, because the lumberjack is level 10. If we make you a soldier, then you're still level 10. So hopefully that means you attack better. And these archers are maxed out and I have no idea what that means. Oh, and I guess we lost our carpenter somewhere along the way, but that's solving that issue, thankfully. Okay, there's 4 archers over here. That's a little bit of overkill. We still need people over here. So some of our best archers can go over here. Definitely gonna see how this goes. So they're stuck at this wall and then he's attacking, and he does seem to be attacking a lot better. Also, somebody died. How? It was probably the other soldier, and they broke down the wall, but thankfully the level 10 individual is surviving a lot better. But also Daniel died too. Oh gosh, they're here. Lightning strike in the middle of town. That seems dangerous, but I'm gonna do it. Okay, that actually solved that. And yeah, sure enough, 2 of the people went down here because they were both super low level. Wow. Or do they lose levels when they die? I could definitely see that being a thing. Also, Samuel here almost died too. Yikes! But ultimately, we are able to stave off the danger, and our respawn ability is right about ready. So they're both back, and then you definitely need to be like an archer or something so you can just, you know, level up better. And so for you to get to that end, I guess you can be running around. I feel like you get XP by doing work, so go ahead and do that until you're able to do things better. Otherwise, I think we're at the maximum that this village can get to. We've built all the structures and unlocked all the things we have access to, and nothing new is really unlocked since we got the iron ingots. So I think that'll do it for this video on Liftlands. There's still a few things missing from the demo, but it looks like it will be a really fun game once the full thing releases. So if you guys want to see that, then be sure to let me know. Thank you for watching, and sub to Intern. And I would like to thank the channel members, including Bread, Corby Farm, Dakota, Donomoto, DV1X, Ancient Elixir, Matthew, Hateful Harold, Peggy Sue, Drip Along, Angel, Lily Bites, Finder Within, DeGarrity, Sands, V, Isaac, Killer Squad, Mousy, and Nicholas.